After taking hundreds of flights and growing up in a family of pilots, I've noticed something most travelers never think about. There are little habits passengers do that seem harmless, but secretly drive flight attendants insane. Here are the surprising things you should never do on a plane. And I'm willing to bet you've done at least one of them. I know I have. Don't touch the flight attendants. It might feel instinctive to tap someone on the shoulder if you need them, but with flight attendants, that's a hard no. Tugging at their sleeve or grabbing their arm isn't just inappropriate, it's one of the fastest ways to irritate them. The same goes for grabbing items off their cart mid-service. If you need something, just ask politely. And while you're at it, skip the pet names like sweetie or honey. A respectful sir or ma'am works fine, or better yet, use their name if it's on the badge. Oh, and one more thing, never snap your fingers. Keep your shoes on. Going barefoot on a plane? Big mistake. Not only is it unsanitary, but it's also against the rules on several airlines now. If you want to get comfortable, socks are okay, but trust me, no one wants to smell your feet at 30,000 feet. And speaking of smells, skip the tuna sandwich, heavy cologne, or sweaty gym clothes. Cabin air is recycled, which means everyone shares in your choices. Don't make requests during boarding. Boarding is the busiest time for the crew. It's not the moment to ask for water, request help with a connection, or squeeze into the restroom. Using the bathroom during boarding can even throw off the passenger count and delay takeoff. Pro tip: use the terminal bathroom before boarding. It's larger, cleaner, and won't hold up the entire plane. Respect the overhead bins. Overhead bins are for big carry-ons, not your hat, jacket, or laptop sleeve. Small items go under the seat in front of you. And please, don't ask the flight attendant to lift your heavy suitcase. They're not allowed to for safety reasons. If you can't manage it, ask a fellow passenger for help. Pay attention to the safety demo. Yes, you've probably seen it 100 times. But ignoring the safety demonstration by talking or keeping your headphones in is incredibly disrespectful. For flight attendants, it feels like giving a speech to a room full of people who don't care. And worse, ignoring those instructions often leads to passengers breaking rules. Pretending to buckle your seatbelt, refusing to stow a laptop, or ignoring the seatbelt sign isn't just annoying, it's dangerous. Don't record them without permission. Nobody likes having a phone camera shoved in their face. Recording crew members without their consent creates unnecessary drama and distracts them from actual safety responsibilities. Be smart about seating. Switching seats before takeoff may not seem like a big deal, but it can confuse the crew during their safety checks. If you really want to move, wait until the seatbelt sign goes off after takeoff. Have your drink order ready. When the beverage cart arrives, don't act surprised. There's usually a menu in the seat pocket, and most flights offer water, juice, coffee, tea, and soft drinks. Have a first choice and maybe a backup in mind. You'll move things along faster, and a please or thank you goes a long way. The same applies during meal service. Be ready when your row is reached, and don't cause a scene if your preferred option runs out. Pasta instead of chicken isn't the end of the world. Don't clean up other people's trash. It might feel helpful to throw away your seatmate's garbage while they're in the bathroom or asleep, but resist the urge. They might not be finished with it. I once heard of someone losing their AirPods this way when a tray got cleared. Instead, stick to handing over your own trash when crew members come around with garbage bags. Use the call button wisely. The call button exists for a reason, but don't abuse it. Pressing it every 10 minutes for snacks or random questions isn't helpful, it's irritating. And definitely don't press it while the seatbelt sign is on. That's when flight attendants are supposed to be buckled in too. Keep your seatbelt visible. If you're going to nap with a blanket or jacket, buckle your seatbelt over it. That way, crew members don't have to wake you up to check. It saves everyone time and spares you from being disturbed mid-sleep. Avoid blocking the aisle. Grabbing your suitcase mid-flight to dig through it blocks the aisle and risks accidents if turbulence hits. Pack essentials in a small bag under your seat. Anything overhead should be considered off limits until landing. The seat back pocket isn't a trash can. You'd be surprised how many passengers stuff dirty tissues, wrappers, or even food into seatback pockets. Don't be that person. Flight attendants come around with garbage bags multiple times. Just wait, it'll make their job a lot easier. Don't rush the landing. The plane touches down, and suddenly everyone leaps up before the seatbelt sign turns off. Not only is this unsafe, but in some countries, it can actually earn you a fine. Instead of rushing, stay seated, buckle up, and wait. The doors won't open any faster just because you're standing in the aisle. Show basic courtesy. At the end of the day, flight attendants are there for your safety and comfort. A quick smile or a simple thank you when you leave the plane makes a difference. They often have less than 30 minutes to turn around the aircraft for the next flight, so don't hold things up. And remember, once you've stepped off, you can't get back on even if you left something behind. Final thoughts. Flying can be stressful, but it doesn't have to be unpleasant. Avoiding these small mistakes makes the trip smoother for you, your fellow passengers, and especially the crew. So, what annoys you the most on flights? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips.